Children's Hospital Colorado is expanding behavioral health services for kids to fight a dramatic new jump in kids coming into the ER with emotional distress amid the pandemic. KRDO News Channel 13's Jen Moynihan is live outside Children's Hospital Colorado in the Briargate area with more. Jen?
Bart, an official here at the hospital tells me they're working to target triggers directly affecting kids before it's too late, as emergency room visits for kids experiencing suicidal thoughts is up 25% since the start of 2021.
1 year into the pandemic, and the need for children's mental health services remains at an all-time high.
Unfortunately, we continue to see the suicide numbers in youth escalate at a level that none of us are comfortable with.
Greg Raymond at Children's Hospital Colorado says the 25% increase over the last 2 months spurred them to immediate action.
It's not going away, and we need to be prepared to address it on the front end.
It's one of the reasons he says they've been able to resume progress on a new behavioral health clinic for kids on hold since the start of the pandemic.
Specifically, we'll have the opportunity to provide a day treatment that allows kids to receive acute level behavioral health care, but then they still have the flexibility to go home at night and spend the evening with their families eating dinner and in a comfortable environment.
And why they're also expanding 2 youth programs in partnership with local school districts as students return to the classroom.
So as they return to school, and if deficiencies are identified either by teachers, by parents, or by the students themselves, that's going to add to the level of stress that they have.
He says the goal is to partner with educators to identify and treat triggers impacting kids before it's too late,
so that it doesn't escalate to the point where they receive or where they necessitate a higher level of care, like an emergency room visit or a day program where they need intensive level therapy.
Alva Raymond says continued expansion is dependent on more funding needed to match the initial grant that made these services possible. Reporting in Colorado Springs, Jen Moynihan, KRDO News Channel 13.